Hello everybody. I just wanted to talk to you about a topic we've been asked about a lot, and that is, if I made Microsoft Forms last year, can I reuse them in Schoology? And the answer is yes. I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can reuse your forms in Schoology. Please note that Microsoft Forms is not a part of Schoology, so I'm showing you a way that you can reuse your work, but the grading will still be done in Microsoft Forms. It will not be done directly in Schoology. You want to have your screen open to your forms and pick the quiz that you're wanting to share with your student. So for today, I'm just going to go ahead and use this first quiz right here that I have titled Practice Math Quiz. Just like last year, after you've done your settings, you're going to want to click Share when you have the quiz the way that you would like it. And you will see these icons right here, and the first one that is highlighted is just a basic URL. No need to shorten the URL because you are going to have this hyperlinked in Schoology. So go ahead and just copy the URL as is, left click, and then go into your course. I always suggest using your sandbox so you can practice here. Here is my practice classroom. Deciding how you organize your classroom is up to you, but let's say that I am assigning a forms on Monday. I'm going to open my folder, Days of the Week, and I'm going to open Monday. I'm going to click on Add Materials. Now, you have Add Assignment or Add File and Link. We're going to go ahead and start out with the Add File and Link External tool. In the center, please click the chain, which means a link. You're going to go ahead and paste your URL and title it whatever you would want to title it. I'm going to call it our math quiz. We're not going to get into the align today, but you do have a few other options that you can play with down here. I would wait on the copy to course just so you can see if you like everything. So I'm going to go ahead and add my URL so you can see what that would look like in Schoology. What your students will see is the chain, and the icon represents that is a link. Second option is going back into your forms. You had your 4 icons. I'm going to go over here and click on the embedded icon, which is the 3rd icon. I'm going to copy the embedded code and go back to my Schoology course. Under Add Materials, I'm going to go ahead and click Add File, Link, External Tools again. Click my link, paste my embedded code in the URL, and I'm going to go ahead and title it Math Quiz again and add that so you can see the difference. Notice this one almost pops up like a video, or this one is a link. So I'm going to click them so you can see the difference. If I press play, the forms is almost right here in Schoology, and they can go through and submit it. That is the embedded option. This is a personal preference. Remember, whatever one you choose will both be graded in Microsoft Forms. You may also choose to click the link, and notice it just opens it in a different screen. Please note that sometimes the students are not signed into Forms. If you click the link, it'll open them directly in Microsoft Forms, opening them into another tab. So that is a preference. My top of here is my breadcrumbs. I can go back to my Days of the Week. Remember, I put that into Monday. Again, the top one is a link, which often opens you up into another tab, the Microsoft Forms. This is embedded, meaning that it will open right up in Schoology. If you would like to assign a due date, you're going to want to do that as an add assignment. So we will call this our math quiz forms. Right in here you have a couple different options. You have a link, so you can insert a link here. I'm just going to use the last one I copied, which was an embedded one. So title it how you would like them to read it. Anything with an asterisk you must assign. So you should have set up your categories. I'm going to go ahead and say this is a daily work. Factor is already factored to me. Do you want to sync this to your eSchool Plus? Blue, check if you do. Uncheck if you do not. You can assign a due date for best practice for it to show up on their calendar, and also so all teachers can see it in their workload planning. For practice today, I'm going to go ahead and leave what I can blank, so I'm only going to mark the stuff with an asterisk, and I'm going to click Create. Notice that's an assignment tablet. So same thing, I did an embedded code. You could have done the link. That was your preference. So the difference here, even though it's the same embedded, is if you make it under an assignment, you have the options of putting it into your daily work and posting it to your calendar, which is best practice for your students and for parents that are trying to stay connected at home and keeping up with their schoolwork. I hope that this helps you reuse some of your work from last year. Have a great school year.